Hi guys, sorry for a delay in the video, but I have found the Insecticon 3-pack. We have Bombshell, Shrapnel, and Kickback. I do like how on the box they have Shrapnel and Kickback eating the Transformers logo. Studio Series 86, the Transformers the movie, Bombshell, Shrapnel, Kickback. Hasbro. On this side you have Kickback, 40th anniversary, 1986 to 2026, Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the movie. On this side you got Shrapnel, Bombshell, Transformers the movie. On the bottom you have things and words and barcodes. Up top, Takara, Kickback, Shrapnel, Bombshell, more than meets the eye collection, the Transformers, Le Film. And on the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shot, the Insecticons chomp through the doors up to Autobot City. And we got Kickback, Bombshell, Shrapnel, and just a few screenshots from the movie. They did not have a very good day. So, let's get these guys out. So as you know, I did review the Insecticon molds recently, or before. I'm gonna say this now. I don't know what happened to my original Bombshell and Shrapnel, so I will, for comparisons, I will be using their repaints because they're the same molds. Just Barrage is just backwards. But anyways. Don't need these. And then you just got stuff on the back. So now, I'm gonna say where'd I put these? Right here. Aha. And they still didn't fix the one issue people had with Bombshell. Give him his own feet. Or his own legs. Like, come on, Hasbro. Bombshell needs his own legs. Don't let him borrow. Okay, got that arm out of the way. So I can get this arm of Kickback out. That frees Kickback. Now we just grab Shrapnel. Oh, one more. Now he gets out. There is Shrapnel. And now Bombshell. There's Bombshell. Oh, this is plastic. And then we got the Energon cubes. So how you guys been? Spider-Man. If you guys have seen it, let me know. I have not yet. Sorry for opening the camera. because I worked through it, and that was pure torture. Pure torture. It was like Avengers Endgame Part 2. Like that, caramba. Yeah. Yeah, my finger's taped. Okay, let's see here. Actually, I can put this in here. Snake all these zip ties into le garbage. If I could figure out how to speed this up, I would. I mean, I could cut away, but I don't feel like cutting away. I'm lazy on that part. Okay. Here we have bombshells. I fail miserably. I guess one good thing about this set is they don't use clear plastic, which is probably a very good thing, especially for like Kickback, because the original wings were made of clear plastic, and I have heard people's copies of Kickback, his wings are cracking because of the clear plastic. So yeah. That's one thing I will give this box set. And now, separate packaging. I'm not going to throw that because that is way too big. I'm going to put all of these off to the side for a minute. And again, here, now let's take a quick look at the Energon cubes. I have a weird feeling. Are these like rubber-ish plastic? Yeah, just feels squishy. Here's just an Energon cube. It's, well, pink and a cube. And you get 6 of these. And that's probably all we're going to see for these Energon cubes. Maybe, we'll see. So now, let's bring in all these boys. Get them prepped. There's Kickback. Now we'll just give him his weapons. Which weapon you got again? That one. So, this is his gun. Just plugs into his fist. There we go. And then these can just plug onto his forearms, if you wish. And there is Kickback. Next is Shrapnel. All we just gotta do is just flip up his feet. And now we just give him his weapons, which are these. These ones I plug onto the back of his arms, because they're the insect legs, which Chop Shop does do better at that still. And then just give him his normal gun, like so. And Bombshell, just like Shrapnel, Just flip up his feet. And then just give him his stuff. So, just like with shrapnel, gimme. Just plug these in to the side, or to the back of his forearms. Or you could plug them onto his gun, but I preferred them on his forearms. And plug his gun in. And there we have all 3 Insecticons ready for review. So these are the legacy molds, as you might have guessed. I kind of wish they got new molds in the Studio Series line, but nothing I can do about it because I don't work for Hasbro, so I can't really do anything about it. But here are all 3 Insecticons in their robot mode, and I have tape on my fingers. Get off my fingers. So we're going to start from order of release, starting with Kickback here. Nice head sculpt, red for the eyes, gray for the face. Decepticon insignia right there. Got blacks, purples, yellow paint. This time it is solid plastic, just like these are. One on the body, purple feet. And going on the back, he has this bit in yellow. Oh. That's something the original one did not have, did he? No, he did not. Interesting. Articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so you get some wiggle room. You can move his antennas. Shoulders can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You got a bicep rotation. You have a... Take this off for a minute. You have a very awkward elbow, because it bends right here and this just stays behind. Nothing at the wrist except downward movement due to transformation. Can my phone focus, please? You got a waist joint. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. He can do the full splits and then some. Got a thigh rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet, they can move up, they can't really move down. And you have ankle tilt. So, for a quick comparison with Kickback, here he is just with Starscream. Here he is with Soundwall. Oop. Nose Cone, even though they never showed up together. Well, none of the Technobots did. Strafe. Lightspeed. Where are you looking, dude? Soundwave. You know, just to be funny. Here he is with Skywarp. You stay straight, dude. Just purple black buddies. And here he is with Megatron. And of course the obvious comparison, the most obvious comparison of all, here he is with Venom. Just kidding. Here he is, I guess I should get these two out of the camera for a minute. Here he is with the original version of the mold. So there are some paint details missing, like the little blue splotch right there, the color details on the legs, the wings are the same mold, just clear, non-clear plastic. This is painted. He has a new Decepticon insignia. I think the purple? Oh, the purple on the new one is more of a lighter shade. I think the black is as well. But yeah, there is Kickback. And you can also store these on the wings. Just gotta remember how to do it. Because I didn't really care for these things. I still don't. The box. Oh, it's a tab on the side. It's just a tab on the side. So it just tabs in. It goes on this side, I think. This one goes on this side. Yeah, it just tabs into the wing. Again, I don't really care for these, but I'm going to keep them just for now. And there is Kickback, and the original Kickback. So, moving along. Next up is Shrapnel. So, got red for the face, red for the eyes, gray for the face. Decepticon insignia right there. Some yellows, some blacks, some purples, some whites, more purple, more blacks. And just going out the back. These bug legs. A little gappy, but that's for transformation, so I forgive it. Articulation, the head. Ooh. Can swivel, but it's kind of hard to get in there because of all this stuff. Sorry, I had to pause for a second there. You can move the mandibles out of the way. Oh my gosh, that's stiff. Let's accommodate the arms. Arms can do a full 360. They go in and out. You got above the elbow rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except inward due to transformation. You got a waist joint. Oh my gosh. Legs can move forward that far. Back that far. Outward. You can do almost a full splits. You got thigh rotation. You got 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet, they can't move up, but they can move down. And you have ankle tilt. So I'm not going to grab every comparison again. I'm just going to do a few. Like, say, Starscream. Megs. Where'd he go? I just put them on top. Soundwall. I'm not going to grab the tackle box this time. Soundwave. Venom. And the obvious Chop Chop. So as you can see, no transparent plastic this time. And again, a different head. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my original Shrapnel. So here's just a comparison with a version of the mold. And I don't have Ransack, so that's why you're not seeing Ransack. Because that was borrowed from a friend. And yeah. And last, but certainly... Get out of my way. Certainly not least, here we have Bombshell, the leader of the Insecticons. You got gray for the head, red for the eyes, Decepticon insignia right there. Piece of mold, or a piece of plastic. Get off. Get off. There we go. And just going down the body. Alright, and I'm actually going to bring in Shrapnel real quick. These are basically the same mold. They share 4 arms. It's just the shoulders and the upper body is different. Everything else is just shrapnel. So I'm not going to do the leg articulation because, again, I just went through that with shrapnel. And I don't feel like doing it again. So articulation for Bombshell. His head can rotate left and right. Cannot look up and down. This kind of wish there's like a stopping point on this. You can rotate this. Shoulders can do a full 360. In and out. Bicep rotation. Over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except inward movement. And then, like I said, I'm not going to do the legs because they're the exact same. Actually, so is this, but I did anyways. And once again, Starscream. Venom. Soundwave. Sound wall. Keep your cannon on, dude. Megs. And Barrage. I said Barrage. And as you already know, Barrage is just put him on backwards. Because this is now his back, which was the front. And the back is the front. Just move that out of the way so you can see. I'm just surprised they decided just to turn them around. Yeah. So just new face, new bit on his back, which replaces this tiny little thing, which is there for no reason. That's really just for Barrage, really. And yeah. So, we will get down to transformation, but first, I'm gonna stretch my back a little bit. We'll be back, and we'll get down to transformation for these guys, so be right back. And I'm back. So, just like before, we're gonna go in order of release. So, we're gonna start with Kickback here. So, obviously remove the accessories. Put those off to the side, and we shall begin. So, doesn't really matter the order for Kickback here. I'm just gonna go my way up. Click the knees forward, flip the feet up, click the knees forward, bring the legs up just a smidge, come back here, bring up the back leg, flip the foot, rotate it, and there you got that. Second verse is just like the first. Flip that, bring down, rotate, and there you have the back legs, the legs all done. Next, just want to bring the arm back, bring the arm back. Just going to bring this out one click, bring that out one click, bend the elbow, and then you just flip the hand in, and that is one leg all done. Second verse is just like the first. One click, flip that in. There you go. Bring the wings back. And the final touch. Rotate the head 180. This is awkward. And then just bring this out. Just flip this up. Just cover up his face. And there we have Kickback in bug mode. It's a very Kickback transformation. Oh, this is why. But to store his stuff, this just plugs right here. This is also the robot mode storage for that. And then, as I showed before, these just tab into the wings right here. And those just look ridiculous. But there is Kickback in bug mode. So now, for Shrapnel, we just take off his gun. And for him, we're going to rotate his waist 180. If I can grab his waist. It is snug. I'm going to flip the feet down. Flip the feet down. I'm just going to open up these panels on the side, on his legs. I'm going to tab the legs together. And we're then just going to accordion his legs in. My goodness. Ah. Tightness. Goodness gracious, dude. Okay. Do one leg at a time. Just collapse the leg. Collapse the leg. There we go. Make sure it tabs in. Going to flip the fist in. Flip the fist in. And then this tab is going to a slot right in there. Just like so. Flip this back leg, front leg up. Second verse is just like the first. And for the final touch, just bring these over his face. And then you can adjust these however you wish. I'm going to bring them forward. And there we have Shrapnel in his bug mode. Where did I put his gun? There's his gun. And then his gun just plugs up here. Like so. And now for Bombshell. So once again, release his gun. You're going to make sure his head is straight. This is going to just plug in right in here. Cover his head. Just going to bring that forward. You're going to flip the fist in. Going to, once again, rotate the waist. Again, this piece is useless for Bombshell. Ouch. Bring the feet down, bring the feet down. Open up. Collapse in. While I was taking my little break from recording, I did transform the most important comparisons. The 3 comparisons I need the most. Okay, and we're looking like that. Next, just bring the arm back. Bring the arm back. And you just rotate this 180. And then this tab is going to go into slot right in this thigh. Move that. Now I'm learning on my copy that does not stay in. I'm not going to fight it. Rotate. Bring up. Angle that a little bit. Come on, dude. Oh. Gotta use the right peg. And there we have Bombshell in his bug mode. And once again, let's just source up here. And there you have all three Insecticons in their bug modes. Again, Bombshell should have had different legs. Or at least remolded them so they're not just shrapnels. But anyways, we're going to take a quick look at Kickback here. Again, this is just awkward. Why does he have to have a Decepticon signal on the back of his head? Signal, symbol, dash. And there's really nothing new detailing wise, because it's just Kickback just in a yoga pose. There is top, there is the bottom, still technically visible head syndrome. And for comparison, here he is with the original version of the mold of the original Kickback. I kind of like the one Decepticon symbol better than the two, but that's just me. And you can see some of the differences. What they changed, which is nothing, except the clear plastic is gone. But they kept the same, which is basically everything but the clear plastic. Yeah. I'm not going to go through articulation because it's just a robot articulation. There's no point in doing articulation. So, the next one we're going to take a look at is Shrapnel here. And again, no new details. It's just Shrapnel folded. Just rotate his waist and fold it up. Otherwise, he's just there. His upper body doesn't really transform. There's top. There is the bottom. Visible. Basically visible everything syndrome. There's no hiding this. Articulation. Just these move. And I guess just these. These can move. And that's it. And for a comparison, here he is with Chop Shop. I'm going to say this right now. I kind of prefer the Chop Shop mold still. Version of the mold still. Because A, he has proper legs. And B, he just looks better. Doesn't help orange is one of my favorite colors. But we'll just go around. See what they changed. What they kept the same. Which is basically everything. But the clear plastic is the only thing that's different. And these bits. And the heads. So yeah, nothing new for that. And last but not least, here is Bombshell. And just like the other two, he just folded up. Visible head syndrome much. It's just right there. I guess visible everything syndrome still. No, really, there's really no hiding this. And again, the only new detail literally is just the eye. That's it. There's top, there is the bottom. And for the last comparison, here he is with Barrage. Again, this one's better because it has actual legs. And yeah. Also, I just discovered These stick together. Was that intentional, Hasbro? Was that intentional? To have these stick together? I mean, it's not that hard to take them apart, but... It's a thing I discovered. But, yeah. Bombshell, Shrapnel, and Kickback. They're not bad molds, just Bombshell is still the weakest, in my opinion, just because they just took Shrapnel and redid the whole entire upper body. It's like, Hasbro, come on. At least remold the legs a bit. Remold the legs so it's not just Shrapnel with a new upper body. You know, why not? There. All three of you can have an Energon cube. There. There. All three of you have an Energon cube. Now don't bug me. Get it? Bug? I'm funny. I'm funny. But we'll just do one alt mode comparison, because I've been having them in every one of my reviews. Here they all are with 86 megs. Tankin' bugs. And yeah. Not a bad set, just again wish Bombshell had a new mold, honestly. Bombshell should have gotten a new mold. Shrapnel and Kickback are really good though. Again, Bombshell is the weakest because it's just Shrapnel with an new upper body. Yeah. Anyways, that is all for me. And next time, I don't know what I'm going to review next. You'll see tomorrow. Or, I guess that's irrelevant, but anyways, you'll see you next time. Bye.